Back in November 2018, I was the heaviest that I've ever been. Weighing in at just shy of 15 stone, I was bigger than I had ever been at. I remember waking up one morning, looking at myself in the mirror and just being disgusted at my body image, at what I saw in the mirror. It was then, at that moment, I decided that I needed a change. I needed to do something. Since that day, I've been at the gym every week, working on myself and bettering my body in ways I never thought even possible. It's been hard. There's been a lot of blood, sweat and tears. But I think I'm actually finally getting somewhere. This is my journey. This is my transformation. I have no real structure to how this part of the video is going to go, so you're more or less going to have to bear with me, and I haven't done a video like this in such a long time. I think the last time I did this was probably about a year ago, and that's just crazy to think about. But pretty much, I just kind of wanted to explain to you and have a little sit down and kind of portray in like a timeline of how this whole thing's kind of come about, why I feel like this part is necessary. And it's not going to be an attention grabber, it's going to be kind of more or less like an informative segment of this video. So it kind of not gives this whole series that I'm going to be doing purpose, but kind of gives me a starting point to look back on, in hopes that if I ever lose motivation, or if I ever feel like I don't want to continue with it, or if I feel like it's all for nothing, or if I ever feel like I haven't explained myself or given reasoning as to why I'm doing this, this part will explain to not only myself but also to you guys the reason why I'm doing this. And this is probably one of the most serious, nerve-wracking videos that I've ever done. I'm actually kind of shaking, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, a little bit, because I've never actually done this ever. I've never, put it this way, what I'm about to show you guys I have shared with very few people, and it's not really something that I'm overly confident about. And the reason why I have no structure, and at the start of this little segment, the reason why I said I have no idea what I'm doing with this is because I genuinely don't want to put this video out for a certain reason. And as proud as I am for doing this, it's just something that genuinely shakes me to my core. And I know a lot of my friends will understand, you know, when they've known me in the past and doing certain things, it's one of the things that I've always been so self-conscious about. Just thinking about people looking at what they're about to look at. If you could, my fists are literally just closed. My palms are sweating. Okay, before we go into that, I'm just going to try and explain to you where this all started for me. When I was younger, my dad had these magazines that he was just sorting through to put away in boxes in the loft, and I came across them. Just started looking through some stuff. I found these like house kind of stuff, like how to design your house and building bits and bobs, and just like location, locate the TV show location, things like that. Then I came across these Flex magazines. Flex magazines, for those of you who don't know, are bodybuilder magazines. They're for literally just basically like Mr. Olympia type level of bodybuilding, and it had women in there, it had men in there, it had supplement advertisements, things like that. And I remember looking through these magazines and just thinking, I want to be these people. Like, I'd look at a picture of a guy like flexing completely, just looking huge, and I would just sit and be like, I want to be like him. I want to be that. I want to have the body like that. And bearing in mind I was 7 years old at this point, or near and around that sort of age. Since that day, I've just had this fascination with the gym, with being big, with muscles, with just things like that in general. And I've always had that sort of mind. And then life happened. I hit puberty when I was in year 6, growing body hair in my chest, my underarms. I was made fun of in primary school because I was seen as abnormal. And then secondary school came around. Secondary school for a lot of people can be where they've not really find themselves, but they kind of follow down a path / route in which they stay in for a while. Like, some people go emo, some people become skater kids, some people decide that they're going to be, a footballer, some people decide that they're going to be a science geek, some people decide they're going to be whatever. And for me, as great as it was, I wasn't bullied, in a sense that I wasn't picked on every single day and I didn't want to go into school, but the name calling and the way that it had an impact on me forever / for a short amount of time really, really affected me. At the time I didn't really think anything of it, and I kind of just brushed it off because I had really thick skin. But it wasn't until afterwards when, I'd have to take my shirt off in public, or I'd basically have to strip down to basically just my swim shorts, that it became an issue. And obviously, where I would be literally just by myself for the majority of my years at secondary school, it didn't affect me, and it didn't really have any effect at all, really. I remember once I was going swimming with a couple of my really close friends at the time at school. I think it was in the period of which we'd just finished exams, and we decided to go swimming, and I remember they wouldn't let me out of the changing room unless I physically took my t-shirt off, and I had a mini panic attack in the changing room. It wasn't a big one, it was a quiet one, but eventually I did actually muster up the courage to actually go out and be without my t-shirt on, but it wasn't pleasant, and I couldn't enjoy myself. Throughout the entire time that I was there, I was constantly thinking about how I looked to other people, and just people in general. And growing up in, through the years of PE, I started to get a little bit of gyno, which is a very big thing in the bodybuilding industry. If those of you who don't know, gyno is actually it's a thing for a lot of people that use steroids. It can be for a number of reasons that it pops up in just many people's childhoods, their teenage years. Majority of the time it's through puberty, because the body's changing in so many different ways that it affects you differently. And sometimes obviously it affects people when they're in the bodybuilding industry a little bit. But men do experience gyno at some point in their life. Sometimes it stays for ages, sometimes it kind of just goes. It's not actually much of an issue now. I don't think I've actually got any gyno at all. But I just remember being back at school and gyno was a thing, my body hair, just puberty was just a bitch. And in year 10 obviously I got acne, so you can kind of imagine what it was like for me back in secondary school. And obviously when I was on the tablets I had to remove, you know, the acne from my skin. Obviously the side effects were a real thing, gave me really dry skin, I was a little bit depressed. I was very depressed actually. But secondary school just wasn't a great time for me, really, when I look back to it now. So after secondary school, the mindset was still a thing, and I never really started to get properly confident or gain my confidence back until sort of like 2016, where I had my first proper girlfriend. And then since 2016, I'm pretty sure just before, just after, maybe during 2016, I started the gym with my friend Ryan, who you guys will know if you've watched my YouTube videos, Matt as well, who's been in a video, I think, or one or two. So yeah, I started the gym with them, and I started to gain my body confidence back, and obviously where I was going to the gym, I was working out a lot. I actually started working out in my dad's garage when I just finished school, just to try and just fulfill my dream of becoming a bodybuilder. After the first relationship, I uploaded a video to here explaining I was taking a break, and I think it was titled "Dealing with Life's Ups and Downs." I was fairly skinny, not skinny, but I'd lost probably the most amount of weight, and then within a month I was at the heaviest that I'd ever been, and that's all thanks to stress eating and just ...2018 was, well, end of 2017, early 2018 was a year in which I remember I was trying to find myself, find out what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do with my life. Nothing was set in stone, and just I don't think I went to the gym for near enough the entirety of 2018, I'm pretty sure. Put simply, I was on and off at the gym for the most part of about 4 years. Towards the end, towards the beginning / middle of 2019, I was starting to look into YouTube videos a lot more. I'd been looking at YouTube stuff for ages. You know, I've been following so many people on YouTube throughout the years on bodybuilding because it has been a massive interest of mine. Just seeing how people get big and just watching their transformation journeys and how they go from time to time doing, you know, competition prep. It is really cool, and I'd love to compete one day. But at the start of 2019, I was really looking into fitness, and I was just really looking into all the really like the scientific side of it, and why to take creatine, why to take protein, why to take amino acids, why you should do fasted cardio over, you know, a belly full of food cardio, and just why you do the things you do in correct form, and how much weight to do, and why you should do such and such things. And obviously I was really taking a lot of interest into that, and then obviously I got the motivation to start up at the gym again, and then I had a couple months on, and then I lost motivation again, and I lost motivation around about April time. I don't think I have the original photo that I took of my front and side view, but I know that I have 2 comparison photos. I don't want to do this. What you're about to see is something that only my close friends have ever seen, and people that I've allowed to get very close to me see. The picture on the left is April 2019, I'm pretty sure. April or May, one of the two. April or May 2019, and then the picture on the right was November 2019. And there we have it. Oh, I know it's nothing terrible, but for me it's a very real thing. You know, self-confidence. It's not one of my strong points. And little by little, the more I went to the gym, working more and more and more, and just proving that even the littlest bit of difference, the littlest bit of work, does pay off a lot when it comes to body confidence. And for those of you who watch my videos regularly, you can kind of see the type of effect that this has on me, and I'm not the most confident about talking about things like this when it comes to it. But I just wanted to leave you with this message, and that is, if I can do it, anyone can. Literally anyone. Trust me. I'm going to be dedicating this entire series on this channel to proving to not only myself but to other people that said that I couldn't, that I can. And dedication does pay off. And if anyone needs to talk to someone, or if anyone would just want someone to talk to about body image, about insecurities, about self-confidence, anything like that, my Instagram will be linked down below. And also on my actual main page, if you're on a desktop computer, you can click on my channel, and where it says follow my Insta, just click on the Instagram icon and it will take you straight to my page, and you can message me on there. I hope I made sense throughout this entire video. I hope this wasn't just a waffle. I guess everyone's got to start somewhere, haven't they? It can't just be, oh, I'm doing this for me, and, you know, not really have a starting point, because everyone starts somewhere, and you need a cause, you need a motivation, you need something to go from, and you can't do this because of anyone else. You've got to do it for you. You've got to be able to say that I'm doing this for me. You've got to want it. You've got to want it more than you want to be. You want to breathe. I don't really have much else to say. I think I've explained everything I need to say with the whole transformation and the whole reason why why I want this so bad, and the reason why I'm doing this. So what you're about to see now is a compilation of videos that I have done. Everything is prior to this point. So all the videos you're about to see won't go beyond what I've said right now, because I would have recorded it all before this video, and from the point in which I started to get back at the gym. So basically, in the time that it took me from that point, as in point A to point B, which is where we're at now, in between that is just a couple of snippets of videos of me making food, making supplements, what supplements I take, just explaining what I'm doing, and just kind of taking you through the sneak peeks and behind the scenes of how things happen and how I've actually been at the gym and whatnot. And then postponing this post to this video, obviously the series will kick off a little bit. I don't know what topic of videos that I'll be doing to start off, but if there's anything you guys would like to see, anything in particular, just let me know. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you, and I'll have a brainstorm of what I can do. But other than that, thanks for watching. Anything negative in the comment section below will be completely just deleted. Won't even acknowledge it. And the same goes for anything on my social medias. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, so after a very, very long time, it's probably nearing 4 months now since I actually placed my first ever order online for this muscle and strength order. I've actually just received it. It's just come in the post now. So I thought I'd do a little quick unboxing video for you guys. This isn't the original order I processed. I actually did order some vanilla protein, 3 amino acids, and I think that was it. That's what I paid for. But the guys over at Muscle and Strength, after I called them up, were really nice to me, and they actually gave me some freebies. I didn't realise how many freebies I'd actually get. I only thought it would be just like a couple of amino acids and like a couple of taster packs and a couple of bars. Not quite. So what I'll do is I'll take you over there now and I'll show you exactly what. The first thing they actually sent in this package was the Muscle and Strength T-shirt, which is just a T-shirt with 2 logos of M&S and Muscle and Strength on the back. It's just like
I'm going to assume Muscle Fit, because I have tried it on, but it felt just kind of, well, it felt more slim fit than Muscle Fit. So it's just like a nice fitting t-shirt that they're throwing in for free, as well as some other little freebies, which I'll get into in a little second. So first things first, the biggest things in the box. We've got 2 of these, which is the peanut butter ice cream bar flavoured Whey HD from BPI Sports. I've heard a lot of good stuff about BPI Sports, and obviously Brandon Harding uses them, and I think quite a few other people also use BPI Sports, and everyone knows that BPI Sports is a very pristine, high-up brand which you can buy stuff from, so I'm actually really quite looking forward to this. I'm not going to open these just yet, because I've actually got a vanilla protein shake, a vanilla protein tub from Holland & Barrett, which I bought because I didn't realise how long I'd be without these for. So I'll definitely review these for you closer to the time when I'm actually having them. Also, in the same original deal was Blue Raz. This is the Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice, and another Blue Raz BCAAs. Now, I bought these originally. This is actually what I first ordered, so I've actually got these. I did initially order some protein vanilla from BPI Sports, but they actually ran out of them when I came around to reordering, because it's a long old story with these guys, but pretty much what happened was I ordered this from not BPI Sports. I ordered this from Muscle & Strength from America, and the order got lost along the way into Heathrow Customs, and we don't know where it's gone. So we had to reorder pretty much. It's a long old story. Don't want to get too much into it. The main point is this is finally here. I finally actually got this, so I'm actually quite excited to try them. Although I have actually tried the Arctic Ice one in the best BCAAs, and it's probably the best amino acids I've ever tried, considering all the only ones I've ever tried are from Holland & Barrett, which are actually terrible. No offense to Holland & Barrett. So also with the freebies, I got given 4 of these bad boys, which is from the brand Dymatize, and I haven't actually tried them yet. Again, I will let you know how all these taste and what they taste like, probably on video when I come around to first trying them. But I got, 4 of these, so I've got out of the way. 4 of them, and this is in the flavour chocolate peanut butter, which is basically a Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Pieces, a Reese's Buttercup, a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, chocolate sweet, as you can quite clearly see there. So yeah, that's that. Also in the freebies list, they gave me, I think 4 of these, Yeah, so 2 of these, which is strawberry kiwi amino acids, which is just 2 of them, which is very, very nice of them. They also gave me 4 of these amino acids again, fruit punch flavour, which is really cool. Get rid of them. They've also given me 2 sets of pre-workout, which is this vapor stuff. Pre-workout max strength clinically dosed, and you get all of that in it as well. And this is in rainbow fruit candy, which I'm quite excited to try, because again, the only pre-workout I've ever had is from Holland & Barrett, and they taste to be desired, put very simply. And then with this stuff, this is another pre-workout. It's never waste a workout, never taste a workout, never waste a workout. And this is in chilled fruit fusion, so basically the same sort of flavour as that, but just if I Dymatize again. So again, quite excited to try all this, and I'm very thankful for M&S for sending through this this second package, because obviously the first one kind of went missing, so they thought, you know what, we'll throw in some freebies for the confusion and not actually knowing what actually went wrong. So thank you to M&S, and I will be ordering from you guys again, because this was actually kind of nice of you, and I appreciate what you've done for me. So thanks. It is extremely cold right now. It is quite literally 1 degrees, and I'm off to the gym. Oh, and it is 10:15. Wow, okay. Didn't realise it was as late, but it is very, very, and I mean extremely icy outside, and I'm shivering my tits off. I've literally just started to drink this, the brand new mixture that I got through from the delivery I got earlier from, is this gonna, that did nothing. I don't know, 1 minute. But yeah, it's literally just, I think I put some existing creatine in there. Give it a bit of a shake because it keeps on settling. There's some existing creatine in there. There is also a weird medicine-y kind of tasting amino acids, which I wouldn't recommend to anyone. Is absolutely vile. The best one I've tried so far, by far, which is the best one in my opinion, which is the BPI Sports one. I'd recommend that highly. And also, I have also put in there a pre-workout from Dynamix, which is actually okay. their pre-workout is actually quite nice. So yeah, that's all I can update you with right now, and we're going to go hit a leg workout and try and warm up a little bit. I'm going to start off the day with some cardio to warm up my legs, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, cool. Got myself a post-workout meal. So it's just literally just rice, mincemeat with some sauce and a couple of veggies to put in there. Okay, so just so you guys can see what kind of supplements I take, obviously besides the protein that I've got just there. So other than that, I take these, okay? So I've obviously got the Legend pre-workout, which is in flavour green sour apple, Pump, Fat Burner, Size, and BCAAs, which is branched chain amino acids, or just amino acids for short if you don't know what they are. So usually I will take pre-workout with Pump to take them obviously pre-workout. I would then take Burn and Size together in a single drink, and then obviously BCAAs just throughout the day whenever I can, which is what is in this one here. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make a pre-workout drink and have that just before I start my workout, and then I'll have this one for when I'm at work, which will be from 7:30 till midnight, I think it is today. So I'll have these two together, just as like kind of pre-workout almost, and then obviously post-workout I'll have the protein. So yep, I'm going to put these two together. So that's a pre-workout and Pump, which will obviously give me the energy to do it, and obviously the Pump for the workout. Size Gainer, which is basically creatine, which is obviously the mass builder, and then Fat Burner, which is obviously what burns fat, clues kind of in the name, and obviously BCAAs are what basically helps with protein synthesis, which obviously makes your muscles bigger. It aids in recovery and whatnot. I'll go into this deeper in another future video for what supplements I take and why. But yeah, so this is basically what my stack is for the day, and then obviously protein at the end. And you made it.